In this tip, we'll take a look at the Knoll Negotiating Planner, why you should use the Knoll Planner, and how it will help you achieve better outcomes in your negotiations. First of all, why use the planner? Number one on the list, preparation is the most important step in any negotiation that you enter into. Number two, by filling out the Knoll Planner, it allows you to see and share the big picture of your negotiation. If there's a mistake we make in the media business, is we get too involved in the tactical aspects of negotiation and we don't often take a step back to look at the big picture. The Knoll Planner helps you do that. Third thing, helps you uncover red flags. And red flags are essentially missing information, missing data about this negotiation that you would benefit from by having prior to entering the negotiation. Fourth reason you should use the Knoll Sales Coach Negotiating Planner is it keeps you focused on the key elements of a negotiation. And we know this, if you control the key elements, you control the negotiation. And the fifth reason you should use the Knoll Planner is it helps you frame the negotiation in advance. In other words, it helps you plan your strategy for how you set the negotiation up with yourself, with your bosses, and with the people you will negotiate with prior to entering the negotiation. Now, here's a picture of the Knoll Planner. We're going to break it down piece by piece in just a second, but if you go into the negotiating section of the Knoll Sales Coach, under Forms and Research, you'll find the Negotiating Planner, and you can fill this out for all your negotiations moving forward and share it with your bosses. Here's the top part of the planner, and here's what it captures for you. First of all, what your goals are for this account. Your share that you're after, the dollars that you're after, the specials. This is a general capture for you. This is not for you to detail every day part you'll be selling in. It's an overall strategy for what you're trying to achieve, overall goals for what you're trying to achieve. What your overall strategy is. Do you plan to go after share this year? Are you going after an increased rate this year? Are you going after a longer day or a wider day part mix? Are you going after a longer commitment? Whatever your strategy is going in, you want to capture this here. And then the third line is how you've done in the past. What's your share been? What have your dollars been? What kind of specials have you sold? What sort of inventory did you sell in the past? So again, you're capturing general information. Now you move into the tactical execution part of the planner, and the first thing we're looking at is the time variable. How does time favor you? How does it favor the people you're negotiating with? What are you going to do about it and when? The information variable, what's working in your favor, what's working in their favor, what are you going to do about it, and when will that be done? The contextual factors, the where the negotiation will take place, the when it will take place, the who's going to be involved. What is it currently, what would you like for it to be, and what are you going to do about it? And then the bottom of the planner. The next thing that we capture, or you will capture in the Knoll Sales Planner, is the negotiating style of yourself and the people that you'll be negotiating with. This is critical in the negotiations process. So if you're an analytical and they're an expressive, you know that your styles are very, very different, so there's some behaviors you might have to modify going into this negotiation. You also may decide, if you're an analytical and they're an expressive, to take an expressive with you. Next thing you capture on the Knoll Negotiating Planner is concessions that you're willing to make and red herrings that you will be introducing in this negotiation, and consequently things that you will be asking for in exchange for your concessions. Last but not least, and perhaps the most important data on this form, what is your bottom line? When will you be willing to walk away? In most cases, we don't know that going in, and when we don't know our walk-away position going in, we often take a bad deal that we wish we had never taken. Go to the negotiation section of the Knoll Sales Coach, download the Knoll Planner, fill this out for your next negotiation, and watch your shares and your performance increase.